Welcome to Rosholt Village Park, where we will have two high school baseball games today here on Zaleski Sports. The first, the Rosholt Hornets, with a record of 10-6, will take on the Columbus Catholic Dons, who come in at 16-3. The Dons with two big conference wins this week over Loyal, two one-run victories, a 6-5 win on Tuesday, and a 4-3 win at Loyal on Thursday. So Columbus wraps up their conference season at 10-0. Their third conference championship in the last 5 seasons under Coach Jared Krasselt. The coaches meeting at home plate now will be underway shortly. Your lineups today for Rosholt, leading off is Nolan Betker. He'll be at third base. Batting second, Tyler Cluck, the center fielder. Matthew Ostrowski, the shortstop, will hit third, and Zane Volts, right fielder, will bat cleanup. Aiden Wiza, the first baseman, will hit fifth. Bryce Bambenek, the second baseman, will hit in the sixth spot. Left fielder Cash Calhoun will hit seventh. Eli Lorbiecki, the pitcher, will bat eighth. Mason Lockery will DH in the ninth spot, with Ben Nellison catching for Lorbiecki. For the Dons, Ray Becker will catch and lead off. Mac Konechny, who pitched on Thursday, will be in center field. He will bat second. Carson Eckes will be on the mound and hit third. Carter Summer will bat cleanup and hit shortstop. Tyler Hargraves, the first baseman, will hit fifth. Caleb Pancratz will play second and bat sixth. Ryan Bernick, the third baseman, will hit seventh. Brock Wieland will be in right field batting eighth. And Rocco Maher will be in left field and bat in the ninth spot. It's a beautiful day here in Rosholt. We'll be underway shortly. But before we do, we'll take a quick commercial break. Today's broadcast is brought to you, as always, by ShedsDelivered.com. We'll be back in just a moment.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Back at Rosholt Village Park, today's broadcast between the Rosholt Hornets and the Columbus Dons is brought to you by the Be Well Studio. Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more, all designed to help your body and mind feel their best. Each 15 to 30-minute session is just $29 with memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at bewell-studio.com. The lineups being introduced here shortly. I'm guessing we'll have a national anthem, followed by some high school baseball on a beautiful Saturday morning here in May. Finally seeing some t-shirts and shorts in the crowd.
right field, number 4, Zane Bowles. Playing first base, number 7, Aiden Wiesa. Playing second base, number 11, Bryce Bennett. Playing left field, number 15, Cash Calhoun. On the mound, number 3, Eli Lorecki. And catching today, number 1, Ben Nelson, with DH Mason Lockery. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and direct your attention to the flag beyond the field as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by freshman Zoe Bowles.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave?
Let's play ball.
Well, the lineups and national anthem have been completed. The Hornets have taken the field. Zorbecki is on the mound for Rosholt, and we will be underway shortly. Due up for Columbus is Ray, center fielder Mac Konechny, and pitcher Carson Eckes. If any of those should reach, it would be Carter Summer, Tyler Hargraves, and Caleb Pankratz to follow. Zorbiecki, a right-hander. Again, the Hornets come in at 10-6, a member of the Central Wisconsin Conference. Columbus out of the Clover Belt East. This is the 5th year the Dons have been at this event, with 2 formidable opponents in Rosholt and Amherst. You recall in 2022, both Amherst and Columbus played a barn burner, an absolute fantastic game that ended on a walk-off grand slam to give Amherst a come-from-behind victory in the 7th inning. Both of those teams advanced to the WIAA state tournament just a few weeks later. Talking to Coach Kressel, the reason they come to this event is to be tested against 2 really good high school baseball programs. Absolutely beautiful setting here in Rosholt Village Park. The grassy hill to your left, the flag, fields, and forest behind it in the center, and a beautiful morning for high school baseball. We are sitting just behind the Columbus dugout, and Ray Becker is ready to lead off to begin this game. Ray, the junior, talented 3-sport athlete. We're ready to go. Called strike 1 on Becker, count 0-1. 1 off speed. Becker lays off. Ball 1. The 1-1 is hit in the air, left field. Calhoun under it makes the catch for the first out of the first inning. A fly out to left for Ray Becker, which brings up the center fielder, Mac Konechny. Konechny pitched Thursday's game at Loyal, reached his pitch limit near the end of the 6th inning. First pitch to Konechny, a ball low, 1-0. And that pitch is hit into center field. Cluck over in the gap, makes the catch. And a fly out to center field for Mac Konechny. We have 2 away here in the top of the first. Today's pitcher, Carson Eckes, stands in now with nobody on and 2 out. First pitch to Eckes is chopped down the first base line, fielded by Zorbiecki. He flips to first, and a quick inning for the Hornets to start the game. We go to the bottom of 1, score tied at 0. We'll be back right after this, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Welcome back to Rosholt Village Park. High school baseball today. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Our score 0-0. In the Columbus first, Becker flew out to left, Konechny flew out to center, and Eckes grounded out to the pitcher. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Marshfield's Dairy Fest event. Say cheese on Friday, May 29th and Saturday, May 30th. Enjoy the Mayor's Breakfast, parade, and live music at Nuts Deep 2 and more. For more information, go to marshfieldchamber.com. We're also brought to you by Hiller's True Value Hardware. Hurry in for huge savings at Hiller's True Value. Soon to be Hiller's Ace Hardware. Save on Milwaukee outdoor power equipment, everything from chainsaws to string trimmers. Hiller's True Value, soon to be Hiller's Ace Hardware. And Wheelers. Wheelers of Marshfield supports the hometown team. Stop at the Wheelers location nearest you and find a new vehicle for spring, or schedule your upcoming service or get an oil change. Wheelers Chevrolet of Marshfield. Leading off for Rosholt will be the third baseman, Nolan Betker. He'll be followed by center fielder Tyler Cluck and the shortstop, Matthew Ostrowski. On the mound for Columbus is Carson Eckes. Carson last pitched Monday in a 7-4 victory over Adams Friendship. Betker stands in. First pitch high, ball 1. 1-0 on Nolan Betker. The 1-0 in the dirt, 2-0 now. Betker ahead in the count. A 2-0 high, 3-0 now to the leadoff hitter, Nolan Betker. Ball 4. The Hornets with 1 on and nobody out here to start the bottom of the first inning. And that'll bring up center fielder Tyler Cluck. Strong right-handed hitter. First pitch, ball 1 outside, 1-0 to Cluck. Ray Becker doing the catching today. A throw over to first, and Becker gets back in time. Cluck stands in, ready to take the 1-0. That ball is high, 2-0 to Cluck. Good. 2-0 outside, 3-0. Becker tries the throw behind the runner at first, who's back in time. A 3-0 from Eckes down the middle, strike 1. Carson took a little bit off that pitch. Trying to battle back here to the second batter. The 3-1 is low and outside, ball 4. So 2 walks to start the game here for the Dons. And the Hornets have a threat already here in the first inning. That brings up the 3-hitter, Matthew Ostrowski. 4-year varsity player with nobody on and 2 out. First pitch to Ostrowski, a called strike, outside corner, 0-1. The 0-1 is grounded to third. Bernick misplays it, picks it up, throws to first, going to be not in time, and Ostrowski will reach base on an error by third baseman Ryan Bernick. So the base is loaded now with nobody out for the right fielder Zane Volz. Called strike 1, 0-1. The Hornets have loaded the bases without getting a hit. Ball high, 1-1. Volt's a lefty. The Hornet cleanup hitter. 1-1 is high, 2-1. Ball high, 3-1 to Zane Volz. Three one down the middle, count full. Called strike 3 and a huge pitch from Carson Eckes. That gets the Dons 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Bases still loaded for the 5-hitter, Aiden WIAA, playing first today, another lefty. First pitch from Eckes is outside, ball 1. Also outside, 2-0. Nowhere to put him, folks. 2-0 is chopped foul, 2-1. Becker led off the game with a walk. Cluck walked. Ostrowski reached on error. Eckes able to strike out the cleanup hitter. We have 1 out, bases loaded here in the bottom of the first inning. The 2-1 is lifted into center field. Konechny will be under it. The tag at third, the throw home, not in time. It looked like Eckes thought about cutting that ball, didn't, and a sac fly for Aiden WIAA gives the Hornets a 1-0 lead.
Up to bat, Ben Bennett on deck.
Cluck and Ostrowski stayed put, so runners at first and second now with 2 outs. First pitch, a ball to second baseman Bryce Bambenek. Called strike one, 1-1 now. So the Hornets lead 1-0. And that pitch lifts it to center again. Konechny coming in. It drops in front of him. He'll throw home trying to get the runner. And Cluck is thrown out trying to score on the single. Bambenek a single to center. Cluck tried to score and Konechny gunned him down. At the end of one, Columbus leads is losing to Rosholt 1-0. Hornets lead 1-0. We'll be back on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Welcome back to Rosholt Village Park High School Baseball here on a beautiful Saturday morning, brought to you by Blues Hair Studio. Explore the artistry and innovation at Blues Hair Studio, where each image captures the essence of style, creativity, and individuality. From the latest cuts to vibrant colors, the expert skills of our talented team will create a personalized, fashion-forward look tailored just for you. Blues Hair Studio next to Festival Foods in Marshfield. Carter Summer leads off the second inning for Columbus. The first pitch grounded to shortstop Ostrowski, bobbles, picks, throws to first, and that's high. And thrown over the first baseman's head, out of play. So on the first pitch, Carter Summer reaches on an error. And that error allows him to advance to second. So Columbus with a runner in scoring position here in the second inning for first baseman Tyler Hargraves. Hornets lead 1-0. Columbus a chance to even the score with a base hit. First pitch to Hargraves is fouled into the glove. 0-1. Second baseman Caleb Pankratz stands on deck. The 0-1, a swing and a miss. 0-2 on Hargraves. Columbus somewhat lucky to survive the first inning, only giving up 1 run. The 0-2 off-speed high for ball 1 to Tyler Hargraves. Very talented freshman. Has had a really solid season for the Dons. The 1-2 is hit high down the right field line, and that ball's going to land foul. Volts and WIAA giving chase, and it lands just foul, keeping the count at 1-2. In the bottom of the first inning, the Hornets loaded the bases with 2 walks and an error. Eckes able to strike out the cleanup hitter. before a sac fly scored the first run of the game. A single to Konechny, who threw home. The 1-2 fouled back. Hargrave stays alive. Konechny threw home, and Ray Becker made a really nice catch and tag to end the inning and avoid more damage. 1-2 to Tyler Hargraves. And that ball's hit hard down the right field line. It gets over Voltz's head and right. Hargraves on his way to second with a double. And Carter Summer comes around third and scores the first run of the game for Columbus. A fly ball double to right for Hargraves. And Columbus ties the game at 1 here in the second inning. That'll bring up second baseman Caleb Pankratz, who hit his first career home run on Thursday in Loyal. Pankratz fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. That ball off the bat of Hargraves, for a second I thought it might be out. But it landed over the right fielder's head for a double. The 0-1 inside, 1-1 on Caleb Pankratz. Caleb, a sophomore, a three-sport athlete at Columbus. It's also had a really nice season for the Dons. The 1-1 outside, 2-1 now on Pankratz. Lorbecki had a quick first inning on the mound. The second inning, 2 hits and a run scored, nobody out. And the 2-1 hits Caleb Pankratz, who will hustle down to first and second now with nobody out for third baseman Ryan Bernick. Bernick also hit his first varsity home run on Thursday in Loyal. Bernick shows bunt and fouls it off, 0-1. Bernick, a very talented football player for the Spencer Columbus Rockets. Strong young man. No batting gloves. A business-like approach. He hits the 0-1 in the hole. Ostrowski dives, knocks it down. But Ryan Bernick will load the bases on a ground ball single to the hole. And that brings up right fielder Brock Wieland. Wieland, one of a number of players that have manned the corner outfield positions this season. Had a really nice catch late in the Loyal game to make sure that Columbus kept a 1-run lead. Another talented sophomore here in the Dons program. First pitch to Wieland is popped foul, out of play, first base side. 0-1 to Brock Wieland. Bases loaded, nobody out. 1-1. And that pitch is high off the catcher's glove. The catcher, Nellison, hustles to get it before runners can advance. The count now 1-1. The score 1-1. Bases loaded, nobody out here in inning number 2. The 1-1 outside, 2-1 now on Brock Wieland. A chance to put some runs on the board for Columbus. The 2-1 is hit into center field. Cluck underneath it. He makes the catch. Hargraves does not tag. And a fly out to center field. Will bring up Rocco Maher with the bases loaded and 1 out. Cluck running in. Ball not quite deep enough to have Hargraves tag at third. And sophomore Rocco Maher comes up with bases loaded and 1 out. First pitch, a called strike to Maher. The top of the order, Ray Becker on deck. Should we avoid a double play, Ray will get a chance to hit with runners in scoring position. Maher lines one hard to the hole. Ostrowski throws to second. Over to first. That throw is high. And an RBI fielder's choice for Rocco Maher gives Columbus a 2-1 lead. Hargraves scores from third base. Pankratz scores behind Hargraves on the overthrow. And the score now 3-1. Ray Becker bats with a runner on first and 2 out. A called strike to Ray, 0-1. Becker led off the game with a fly out to left field. Ball low, 1-1. Gets past the catcher Nelson, and Maher takes third on what will be a wild pitch. Becker chops it to the pitcher Lorbecki over to first, and that'll end the Columbus second inning. But not before the Dons get 3 runs. It's Columbus 3, Rosholt 1 here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Welcome to Taqueria Monarca at the Marshfield Mall. Experience the bold and fresh flavors of Mexico in Marshfield at Taqueria Monarca. Try the delicious tacos, burritos, quesadillas, bowls, and drinks. And kick things up a notch with their fresh salsa bar. Taqueria Monarca is fast, casual, and delicious.
We are ready to serve you the bold, fresh flavors from Mexico. Welcome to Taqueria Monarca.
Welcome back to Rosholt Village Park, where Columbus leads Rosholt 3-1. Our game today brought to you by the following game day sponsors. Thank you, game day sponsors: Frayne Auto Body, ShedsDelivered.com, Taqueria Monarca, and Total Electric. Also sponsored by Express Employment. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Leading off for Rosholt is left fielder Cash Calhoun. First pitch, ball low from Carson Eckes. Eckes gave up 1 run in the first inning, but avoided further damage after the bases were loaded with 1 out. A liner to left for Cash Calhoun, and a leadoff single for the Hornets puts Calhoun at first for the pitcher Eli Lorbecki. A line drive single for Cash Calhoun. The first pitch to Lorbecky, grounded to Eckes, who can't make the play. And again, the first two batters reach base here for the Hornets. That will be scored an error, I believe, on Carson Eckes. Might have tried to throw to first before securing the ball. And the 9-hitter now, Mason Lockery, DHing today, swings at the first pitch. Strike one to Lockery. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Dons lead 3-1. Hornets trying to even the score. A swing and a miss makes the count 0-2 on Mason Lockery. A ball in the dirt, a wild pitch. Becker throws to third, but both runners advance. And two runners in scoring position with nobody out for the 9-hitter, DH Mason Lockery. Count 1-2. The 1-2 from Eckes outside, 2-2. The top of the order will follow Lockery here in the Hornets' second inning. The 2-2, a called strike three and a big strikeout for pitcher Carson Eckes. One down now here in the Hornets' second inning. Leadoff man Nolan Betker with a chance to drive in runs for the Hornets. One down, second and third, one out. Ball low, 1-0 to Betker. Off speed. A called strike, fastball down the middle. Count even at 1. A 1-1 fouled back out of play. 1-2 now to leadoff man Nolan Betker. Columbus playing their fourth game this week. Fourth of 5, all against quality opponents, winning teams. The 1-2 grounded to short. Carter Summer thought about going to second, but he goes over to first and gets the out, and an RBI ground out for Betker makes the score 3-2. Lorbecky was held up at second. Calhoun scores from third. 3-2, Columbus leads. The batter now, Tyler Cluck. A called strike one, 0-1 to Tyler. Cluck walked his first time up. The 0-1 curveball low, a great stop from catcher Ray Becker to keep that ball in front. Keep Lorbecky at second base. Count 1-1, 2 outs here in the bottom of inning number 2. Ball low, 2-1. Two and one fouled off the umpire. Count even at 2 now. 2 down here in the second inning. The Hornets with 1 run across already. Columbus leads 3-2. Two from Eckes in the dirt. Another really solid stop from catcher Ray Becker to keep that ball in front. Full count to center fielder Tyler Cluck. And that ball is lined to center. Konechny comes in and makes the catch. So Cluck is retired to end the second inning. After 2, Columbus 3, Rosholt 2. We'll be back on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Cobeson Bus is hiring, it's drivers that they need. Cobeson Bus is hiring, it's the perfect job for me.
Cobeson Buses would like to thank all of our school bus drivers throughout the state of Wisconsin for their safe driving. If you would like to make a difference in your community with a fun and rewarding part-time job, apply at cobeson.com.
Cobeson Bus is hiring, it's the perfect job for me.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports High School Baseball coverage, brought to you today by Schwartz's Seamless Roofing. Does your roof need attention? Call Schwartz's Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They are your hail damage experts, and they serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. Also brought to you by Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Leading off for Columbus will be the center fielder, Mac Konechny. Konechny flew out to right center field his first time up. The lone senior in the Columbus lineup today. Lorbecky will remain on the mound for the Rosholt Hornets. Konechny stands in. A curveball called strike, 0-1 to Mac Konechny. The 0-1 in the dirt for ball one. Two curveballs to start the at-bat to Mac Konechny.
Here we go.
Fastball low, 2-1 to Konechny. That ball hit down the third base line, fielded by Betker. And the Dons with one away here in the second inning. Nice play by Betker. And that'll bring up Carson Eckes. Coach Krasselt is out to debate the call. He felt like Konechny may have beat the throw, or the throw pulled the first baseman off the bag. I'm not sure which it was. Could not see it from my angle, but now the umpires are confirming, and the home plate umpire says yes, that Konechny was safe at first base. So Columbus with the leadoff man on in Matt Konechny here to start the bottom of the third inning. Carson Eckes stands in now with one on and nobody out. First pitch to Carson is fouled back. Konechny takes off, and he's going to get thrown out trying to steal second. He left early. Lorbecky turned and threw, and one down now here in the third inning. Eckes remains at the plate, count 0-1. Ball high, 1-0, 1-1 now on Carson Eckes. The 1-1 high, 2-1 now. To today's pitcher, Carson Eckes. Eckes grounded out his first at bat. Carter Summer stands on deck for the Dons. Ball high, 3-1. And Carson Eckes trying to reach base with one out here in the third. The 3-1 is grounded to the shortstop Ostrowski, who bobbles it. And after the bobble, the throw to first is late, so Eckes reaches on the error from Matthew Ostrowski. Normally pretty sure-handed over there. And Columbus with a base runner here with one out in the third inning. Shortstop Carter Summer comes up for Columbus. The Dons with a 3-2 lead here in the third inning. The courtesy runner for the pitcher Eckes is number 12 sophomore Daxton Wenzel. First pitch to Summer is low for ball one. The throw over to first from Lorbecki. Wenzel back in time. And we'll do it again. Ball in the dirt. The wild pitch allows Wenzel to get to second. And Columbus with a runner in scoring position. And Carter Summer at the plate with a 2-0 count. Called strike one. 2-1 now to Carter Summer. Ball low and inside. 3-1 now to Carter. The 3-1 is swung on and fouled back out of play. Count goes full. One down here in the Columbus third inning. One out. Dons lead 3-2. Summer reached on an error his first time up. Ball high. The walk to Carter Summer puts runners at first and second for first baseman Tyler Hargraves. Hargraves doubled to right field his first at bat. The first hit of the day for Columbus. The first of two. 4 Hornet errors have assisted the Dons. Scored 3 runs. That ball is grounded to third. Betker steps on third, goes to first to get the second out. And a double play will end the Columbus third inning. Dons lead 3-2, end of 3. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Have you outgrown your old furniture? Well, I can relate. Then get into Mall Furniture today. We are never short on inventory, and we are never short on bringing you great deals. Living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, recliners, lift chairs, and big clearance recliners. Head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Welcome back to high school baseball on Zaleski Sports. Columbus leads 3-2 as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Our broadcast today brought to you by Sternweiss & Sons Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield. Now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night and work for the hometown team at Sternweiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location. Sternweiss & Sons of Marshfield. Also brought to you by Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance protects homes, farms, and businesses, and they've done it since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Dons lead 3-2. For the three-hitter, Matthew Ostrowski, he'll lead off the Hornet third. First pitch from Eckes is grounded down the third base line, a fair ball just over the base. And Ostrowski will head into second for a leadoff double here in the Hornet third inning. I think Columbus felt like that ball might have been foul, but too close to call. And the Hornets have a runner at second with nobody out here in the third for right fielder Zane Volz. A called strike from Eckes, 0-1. That ball is hit in the air, foul down the right field line. 0-2 now on Volz. Columbus threatened in the second and out on the base paths, and a double play got the Hornets out of the inning. Volz hits a ground ball toward second. Hargraves ranges over, and nobody covering first, and a ground ball single for Zane Volz. Hargraves had to come field the ball. Eckes and Pankratz both hustling towards first, but neither able to get there in time. Runners at first and third now for first baseman Aiden Wiza. The lefty. Pitcher from Eckes, high and outside. Runner goes. Becker with a good throw to second. Tag not in time. A stolen base for Aiden Volz. A lack of communication between the second baseman and shortstop. The throw from Becker was a good one, but Volz able to get to second before a tag was applied. Runners at second and third now, nobody out for the Rosholt Hornets. Columbus leads 3-2 here in the bottom of the third inning. Carson Eckes continuing to battle on the mound. The 1-0 is a called strike, 1-1 now to Wiza. A swing and a miss, 1-2. Wiza swung hard at that one. Still nobody out. The 1-2 is down the middle, hitting the air to left. Maher coming in, it drops. That'll be a fly ball single for Aiden Wiza. Ostrowski scores from third, and we are tied at 3. Volz stays put at second base. He had to make sure that ball landed. Kept him at second. Bryce Bambenek, the 6-hitter, comes up. Still nobody out here in the Rosholt third. The bunt from Bambenek, fielded by Eckes, double clutched the throw, still got it there in time. But the sacrifice bunt puts runners at second and third here with one out here in the third inning. Volt goes to third, WIAA to second, and the batter is left fielder Cash Calhoun. The chance to give the Hornets the lead. First pitch from Eckes outside, ball one. The Hornets have had a lot of activity on the base paths today. A swing and a miss, the count 1-1 now to Cash Calhoun. One low, 2-1. Eckes showing some mental fortitude, continuing to battle, even though a few things haven't gone his way. A swing and a miss makes the count even at 2. Calhoun 1 for 1. He singled on a line drive to left field to lead off the second inning. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, and a big strikeout for Carson Eckes to get the second out here in the third inning. That'll bring up the pitcher for the Hornets today, Eli Lorbecki. Eli reached on error his first time up. The first pitch outside, ball one. A curveball, called strike, 1-1. Two outs, runners at second and third for the Hornets. That pitch is grounded to second. Pankratz fields, throws to first, and the ground out ends the third inning. Columbus and Rosholt tied at 3. We'll be back with more high school baseball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Looking for a unique space to host your next event or business meeting? Check out the Milk House at Miltram Farms. You can view the cows being milked by the robots, play in the sand table, or start your own farm on the farm simulator. We have space for up to 125 people indoors, or you can sit outside and enjoy the farm views from our grain bin gazebo and make s'mores on the corn crib fireplace. Check us out on Facebook to see our upcoming events, or go to our website at miltramfarms.com to see availability.
Cobuson Bus is hiring, it's drivers that they need. Cobuson Bus is hiring, it's the perfect job for me.
Cobuson Buses would like to thank all of our school bus drivers throughout the state of Wisconsin for their safe driving. If you would like to make a difference in your community with a fun and rewarding part-time job, apply at cobuson.com.
Cobuson Bus is hiring, it's the perfect job for me.
Welcome back to Rosholt Village Park on a beautiful day for high school baseball. The Columbus Dons and Rosholt Hornets tied at 3 after 3. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Woodfield Inn and Suites, Rem's Funeral Home, House of Heating, and G&D Wood Products. Thank you to our game day sponsors. Thank you also to Infinity Exteriors. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind. Roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, Infinity Exteriors guarantees quality that you can trust. We'd also like to thank Culligan Water. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Culligan Water. Leading off for the Columbus Dons in the 4th inning will be second baseman Caleb Pankrat. Caleb 0 for 0 this morning. Was hit by a pitch his first time up. Kind of an interesting game to this point. I think both teams would tell you they had opportunities to score more runs. And some defensive miscues allowed the opponent to get theirs. A ball 1 to Caleb Pankratz, 1-0 the count. Lord Becky has been solid on the mound for Rosholt. A called strike evens the count at 1 to Caleb Pankratz. Ryan Bernick stands on deck, and Brock Wieland will bat third for the Dons. Pankratz hits a ground ball through the hole, and a leadoff single gives Columbus a runner at first base with nobody out for third baseman Ryan Bernick. Bernick singled on a ground ball to the hole his first at bat. Ostrowski almost made a really impressive diving play. That ball low, 1-0 to Bernick. Ball outside, 2-0 now to the power hitting third baseman Ryan Bernick. Called strike 1, 2-1. The wind picking up here slightly. Two-one called strike 2. Count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes here with no outs here in the 4th. Pankratz remains at first base after a leadoff single. The 2-2 outside, count full now to Ryan Bernick. Brock Wieland, a sophomore right fielder, stands on deck. And Rocco Maher will follow Wieland. A 3-2 hit hard to deep center field, and Cluck going back makes the catch over his shoulder for the first out here in the 4th inning. That ball hit well by Bernick, but Cluck seems to have really nice range out in center field. Brock Wieland stands in now. Brock 0 for 1. He flew out to center field his first at bat. Ball in the dirt, 1-0 now to Brock Wieland. The 1-0 chop to third. Betker fields, throws to first. Pankratz advances to second. The ground out to third base for Brock Wieland for the second out here in the 4th inning. That'll bring up left fielder Rocco Maher. Chance to bat here with a runner in scoring position. Maher grounded into a fielder's choice his first at bat. First pitch, a called strike, 0-1. The umpire instructing Lorbecki to tuck in his jersey. He's enforcing some WIAA guidelines, some NFHS rules. (0-1) to Rocco Maher. That pitch outside, 1-1. Pankratz at second base represents the go-ahead run for Columbus. The 1-1 is high, 2-1 now to Rocco Maher. The top of the order on deck in the form of catcher Ray Becker. A swing, and that pitch fouled right into the catcher's mitt. Count even at 2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the Columbus fourth. Pankratz at second. Lorbecki comes set. Ball high. The count full now to Columbus left fielder Rocco Maher. Ball low. Maher walks. Pankratz has the third on the passed ball. And runners at first and third for the top of the order, Ray Becker. Becker 0 for 2 so far this morning. He flew out to left and grounded out his last at bat. Lorbecki trying to get out of it with 2 outs here in the fourth. Runner goes, and Becker hits a foul ball, a ground ball right to his coach, Jared Kresselt. 0-1 to Ray Becker. First and third, Maher was stealing on that pitch. Pretty standard thing in high school baseball. Trying to make the defense decide. 1-1 is swung on and line to center right at Cluck. Cluck makes the catch to end the top of the fourth inning. We head to the bottom of 4. Dons 3, Hornets 3. We'll be back on Zaleski Sports right after this, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
At Rice's More Than Floors, you'll find quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and of course, quality flooring. So you have 3 options. Come visit us here in Marshfield. We're near Fleet Farm. 2, check out our website, ricesmorethanfloors.com. Or 3, give us a call or text at 715-384-4554. And yes, pets are allowed in Rice's when accompanied by a well-behaved human.
Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Say cheese! Kick things off on Friday, May 29th with the Mayor's Breakfast from 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. Then at 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for a night of family-friendly entertainment, including the play, Winnie the Pooh and Friends. The fun continues on Saturday, May 30th with the parade at 11 a.m. Afterward, make your way to Wenzel Family Plaza for more activities. Be sure to explore the craft show at Chestnut and West 3rd Street. And while you're there, stop by the Pie and Ice Cream Social at the Upham Mansion. Wrap up the day at the Outdoor Beer Garden, hosted by Nuts Deep 2, featuring live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
Welcome back to Rosholt Village Park. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Score tied at 3. Columbus with runners at first and third in the top of the fourth, but a line out to center field ends the inning. Our broadcast today is brought to you by Nasonville Dairy. We'd like to thank Nasonville Dairy and all of our game day sponsors. The 9-hitter Mason Lockery stands in. The first pitch is hit high, foul, out of play. Landed right on top of where we're sitting. The count 0-1 to Mason Lockery. Carson Eckes now at 60 pitches here in the fourth on the mound for the Dons. That pitch swung on and missed. The count 0-2 now to the DH, Mason Lockery. The 0-2, a curveball, swing and a miss, and one down here in the Hornet fourth inning. The leadoff hitter, Nolan Betker, comes up. He's 0 for 1 with a walk this morning, I should say. Don's trying to put a 0 on the board for the first time today. The Hornets with 1 run in each of the first 3 frames. Ball outside, 1-0 to Betker. And that ball, hard ground ball to short. Summerfields throws to first, and 2 away now here in the Hornet fourth inning. That ball hit well right at Carter Summer. Makes a nice play to get the second out here in the fourth. So Eckes, 4 pitches, 2 outs here in the fourth. And the 2-hitter, Tyler Cluck, stands in. Tyler's made a number of putouts in center field today, ranging to his left. A couple nice plays, a couple routine, but a very talented center fielder for sure. The 0-1, the 1-0 rather, is low. Count now 2 balls and no strikes to Tyler Cluck. The 2-0 is check swing, grounded right back to Eckes, who flips to Hargraves at first. And a 7-pitch inning for Carson Eckes. After 4, it's Don's 3, Hornets 3. We'll be back on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Rosholt Village Park. We head to the top of the 5th inning. Leading off for Columbus will be the center fielder, Mac Konechny. Eli Lorbecki remains on the mound for the Hornets. Eli's thrown 65 pitches. Both teams might not have a lot of options for pitching, being so late in the week, playing 4 or 5 games. First pitch to Konechny is low. Count 1 ball, no strikes. Outside, 2-0 now to Mac Konechny. Ball high, 3-0 now to Mac Konechny. Trying to lead off the 5th inning by getting on base. Ball low and outside, so a 4-pitch walk to Mac Konechny gives Columbus a runner with nobody out here in the 5th inning. That brings up the pitcher, Carson Eckes. Trying to help himself at the plate. Konechny at first, Lorbecki looks at him. The pitch to Eckes outside, ball 1. That might have been a pitch out, trying to figure out if Konechny was going to try to take second. He stays at first. 1 ball, no strikes to Carson Eckes. The 1-0 in the dirt, 2-0. The 2-0 low again, 3-0 to Carson Eckes. And Lorbecki has thrown 7 consecutive balls to begin the 5th inning. Konechny at first. A 3-0 count to pitcher Carson Eckes. Ball high. Runners at first and second now for the shortstop, Carter Summer. Carter's 3rd at bat this morning. Carter reached on an error by the shortstop his 1st at bat and walked his 2nd at bat. Time is called. The Rosholt infield gathers around Lorbecki. They want to talk things over. Coach Krasselt comes down to have a conversation with today's next 2 hitters, Carter Summer and Tyler Hargraves. And it looks as though we're going to have a pitching change. The new pitcher will be the shortstop, Matthew Ostrowski. And while he gets ready, we're going to take a quick commercial break here on Zaleski Sports. Dons and Hornets tied at 3, brought to you by ShedDelivered.com.
Healthcare decisions can be overwhelming, but at Forward Insurance, you're never in it alone. We'll help you make sense of Medicare, find the right health insurance, and walk with you every step of the way. Forward Insurance, for every stage of life and every question along the way.
Tired of your old truck? Hey everybody, Matt over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and as you can see, we have rows of trucks ready for you. Take home today. Stop on in or call us about the great rates and awesome rebates going on at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC.
Welcome back to Rosholt Village Park. A pitching change here in the 5th inning. Matthew Ostrowski on the mound now for the Hornets. He inherits runners at 1st and 2nd with nobody out here in the 5th. Mac Konechny at 2nd. The courtesy runner Daxton Wenzel, running for pitcher Carson Eckes, stands at 1st. The batter is the shortstop, Carter Summer. A called strike, 0-1 to Summer. The new shortstop is Volz. Lorbecky, I believe, went to right field. Ostrowski turns. Konechny back to second, no throw. The count 0-1 to Carter Summer. Ball low, 1-1. Dons with a chance to take the lead here in the fifth. A swing and a miss on a fastball makes the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. A 1-2, a called strike 3, and a big strikeout for Matthew Ostrowski for the first out here in the fifth inning. That brings up first baseman Tyler Hargraves. Tyler 1 for 2 so far this morning. A double to right field. Last time up, hit a hard ground ball to third base, which turned into a 5-3 double play. Ball outside, 1-0. Ball high, 2-0 to Tyler Hargraves. The second baseman, Caleb Pankratz, is on deck. Barring a double play, should get a chance with runners in scoring position. The 2-0 called strike, 2-1. Called strike 2. The count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out here in the fifth inning. Ball low and inside. Count full now on Tyler Hargraves. Ostrowski came in with runners at first and second, nobody out. Got a strikeout for out number 1. Count full now. And that pitch is popped over the first base side. Count stays full. A 3-0 hit hard to right center field. That ball is down in the gap. Hargraves will head to second with his second double of the game. Konechny scores from second. Wenzel goes first to third. And Columbus takes a 4-3 lead here in the fifth inning. An RBI double for Tyler Hargraves puts the go-ahead run across the plate for the Dons. Runners at second and third now for second baseman Caleb Pankratz. Pankratz with a ground ball single to left, his last at-bat. Hit by a pitch, his first at-bat. Yet to make an out here today. Ball high, 1-0 to Caleb Pankratz. Dons trying to get their 4th win of the week with 1 game yet to play. The 1-0 is low and inside. Count 2-0. Third baseman Ryan Bernick stands in the on-deck circle. The 2-0 is outside, 3-0. A walk would load the bases for Ryan Bernick. Ball low. The walk to Caleb Pankratz. And the bases are loaded here in the Columbus fifth inning. Wenzel at third, Hargraves at second, Pankratz at first for third baseman Ryan Bernick. Bernick 1 for 2 this morning. A chance to give Columbus additional runs here in the fifth. Ball outside, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1 to Bernick. Ostrowski trying to get out of a jam. The 1-1 is a called strike fastball, 1-2. Ryan Bernick just trying to put the ball in play. Score another run here for the Dons. The 1-2 outside, 2-2 now. The second half of the batting order for Columbus has been solid all season. Absolutely outstanding. A ball high, full count to Ryan Bernick. Nowhere to put him. Bases loaded. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. A swing and a foul tip into the catcher's mitt for the second out. And that'll bring up right fielder Brock Wheeland. Brock, a sophomore, has flown out and grounded out so far this morning. The first pitch from Ostrowski is swung on and fouled into the first base dugout. 0-1 to Wheeland. The 0-1 fouled off over the first base dugout this time. 0-2 to Brock Wheeland. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Dons lead 4-3 here in the fifth inning. Ball high, 1-2. Dugout yelling, "Wear it." Much easier said than done, folks. The 1-2 from Ostrowski. Fastball inside, 2-2. Ostrowski came into the game with runners at first and second, nobody out here in the fifth. Dons have gotten 1 across, bases loaded now with 2 away. The 2-2 is low, and once again the count is full with the bases loaded here in the Columbus fifth. The Dons a swing away from extending this lead. Pitch low, and Brock Wieland draws a bases-loaded walk. Wenzel walks in from third, and the Dons lead 5-3 now here in the 5th inning. Another mound visit. Matthew Ostrowski, who came in relief, inherited 2 runners on, nobody out, has thrown 27 pitches now. Assistant coach out to talk things over here with the bases loaded and 2 outs. The Hornets trying to avoid further damage here in the 5th. The Dons plated 1 run in the bottom of the 1st inning. The Hornets then scored 3 in the top of the 2nd. I take that back. The Hornets scored 1 run in the bottom of the 1st inning. Columbus then with 3 in the top of the 2nd. A run in the 2nd and 3rd tied the game at 3. And that's how it remained here until the 5th inning. Columbus with 2 across. They lead 5-3 with 2 outs. Bases loaded. And left fielder Rocco Maher the chance to do some damage. Maher is 0 for 1 this morning. Grounded into a fielder's choice and then walked his 2nd at bat. The top of the order stands on deck. Ray Becker. First pitch to Maher is low for ball 1.
Come on, 11.
And that pitch fouled off. Straight back, out of play. Count now 1-1 to Rocco Maher. The 1-1 grounded back to the pitcher off of Ostrowski's glove. Maher hustling down the line, and he's going to have an infield single. A ground ball single. Ostrowski got a piece of it to knock it down, but Maher with the speed beats out the throw, and the score 6-3 now here in the 5th inning. Ray Becker comes to bat, bases still loaded. The first pitch to Becker hit in the air to right field. And that lands inside the line for an RBI single for Ray Becker. Pankratz scores from 3rd, Wieland from 2nd, running with 2 outs. Maher from 1st to 3rd. And runners stand at 1st and 3rd now for the center fielder, Mac Konechny. The Dons, with 5 runs across here in the 5th, have taken an 8-3 lead. Ray Becker, his first 3 at-bats, hit balls incredibly hard right at people's gloves. And that at-bat, he hits a fly ball that lands for a base hit. It's an unfair game, folks. That young man has shown some incredible mental toughness. Just continues to compete. The single by Becker brings up Mac Konechny. Ostrowski steps off, calls time, 1st and 3rd here with 2 outs. Konechny hits a ground ball to short. Voltsfields throws to 1st for the 3rd out of the inning. The Dons get 5. They lead 8-3. Middle of the 5th. We'll be back on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
Welcome back to Rosholt Village Park on a beautiful Saturday morning for a high school baseball game. Columbus leads Rosholt 8-3 after scoring 5 runs in the top half of this inning. Matthew Ostrowski will lead off for the Hornets, facing Carson Eckes, who has battled through the first 4 frames, giving up 3 runs, but really working hard to limit the damage. First pitch to Ostrowski, a called strike, 0-1. A swing and a miss. He offered. Count will be 0-2. A check swing, but he did deliver. And the curveball from Eckes. The 0-2, another curveball low. 1-2. The 1-2 is high. 2-2 now to Matthew Ostrowski. Ball inside, count full now. The wind picking up, blowing out towards right center field. The 3-2 low, and Ostrowski gives the Hornets the leadoff man on here in the 5th inning. And that brings up the cleanup hitter, right fielder Zane Volz. Volz also 1 for 2 this morning. A strikeout and a single to the first baseman. Ball outside, 1-0. Eckes throws over to first. Ostrowski's back. The 1-0 outside, 2-0. Multiple times this morning, the Hornets have had the leadoff man reach. A couple times they've had multiple base runners with nobody out. A ball low, 3-0. And that is ball 4. Volz, Becker, neither quite sure what the call was, but 2 walks to start the 5th inning for the Hornets. Runners at first and second now for the 5-hitter, first baseman Aiden Wiesa. A strong lefty. And Eckes calls time, wants to have a conversation with his catcher, Ray Becker. Probably trying to get on the same page with how they want to handle this situation with Wiesa. Runners at first and second and nobody out. First pitch to WIAA, curveball, called strike, 0-1. Columbus with an 8-3 lead here in the 5th inning. The 0-1 is grounded over towards first. Hargraves fields, throws the second to Summer, back to first. Eck is covering. WIAA beats that throw. But the fielder's choice leads to the first out here in the 5th inning. Hargraves to Summer gets Volts advancing to second. Ostrowski to third on the play. And runners are at first and third now for the 6th hitter, second baseman Bryce Bambenek. Ball high and inside, 1-0 to Bambenek. Time called by Bambenek prior to the throw over. Umpire's going to dust off the plate. Following this game here on Zaleski Sports, it'll be the Columbus Dons taking on the Amherst Falcons. Game 2 of this 3-game day. Ball low and outside, 2-0 to Bambenek. After Columbus Amherst, it'll be Rosholt taking on Amherst. All 3 teams getting 2 quality non-conference games on a beautiful Saturday. That ball is grounded towards Hargraves and gets under the glove into right field. Ostrowski scores from third, and the score 8-4 now here in the 5th inning. Going to score that a single. And the first pitch to Calhoun gets by the catcher Becker. That'll be a wild pitch. WIAA advances to third. Bambenek to second. And the Hornets with 2 runners in scoring position here with 1 out. The 1-0 is fouled off. 1-1 now to Calhoun. Calhoun 1 for 2 this morning. A base hit would likely split the Columbus lead in half. Dons lead 8-4 here in the 5th. And that ball is hit down the left field line, inside the bag. 2 runs are going to score. The left fielder Maher over in the corner to field it. Calhoun into second with a stand-up double. A 2 RBI double for Cash Calhoun. Cuts the Columbus lead to 2 runs. Dons lead 8-6. Still 1 out here in the 5th inning. Carson Eckes now at 85 pitches. And that brings up today's starting pitcher, Eli Lorbecki. The first pitch to Lorbecki in the dirt, ball 1. The Dons trying to get through their 4th game this week, and they have 1 more to play. Devlin Timler not here today as he serves our country in the National Guard. A called strike to Lorbecki. 1-2, the count now. So Timler's not available to pitch. Konechny pitched on Thursday. The 1-2 grounded underneath Eckes, fielded by Pankratz over to first. And 2 away now here in the 5th inning. Calhoun advances to third. And that brings up the catcher, Ben Nellison. Nellison started the game as the DH. moves into the 9 spot with the pitching change in the top half of this inning. His first at bat this morning with 2 outs and a runner at third. First pitch low, ball 1. Eckes at 90 pitches by my count, 89 on the scoreboard. Trying to get through this 5th inning. And that ball hit Nellison in the head, off the helmet. Runners at first and third now for the leadoff hitter, third baseman Nolan Betker. The courtesy runner Phillip comes in to run for the catcher Nellison. Nolan Betker stands in with runners at first and third and 2 outs. Betker with a walk and 2 groundouts. 0 for 2 this morning. Has been very impressive in center field. Stands in for a 4th time, trying to extend the Hornet 5th inning. First pitch from Eckes, a called strike. Count goes to 0-1. A swing and a miss, 0-2 to Nolan Betker. And a swing and a miss ends the Hornet 5th inning. Eckes gets out of it. We head to the 6th inning. The Dons lead the Hornets 8-6. We'll be back on Zaleski Sports. Today's broadcast brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Welcome back to Rosholt Village Park. High school baseball. The Columbus Dons lead the Rosholt Hornets 8-6. And it has been an entertaining game this morning. A little bit of everything. 2 teams who've played multiple games this week. Columbus trying to get through their 4th game of the week with a 5th still to play right after this. Puts the strain on a pitching staff, especially at a small school. But nonetheless, they lead 8-6 here in the 6th inning. The leadoff hitter will be the pitcher, Carson Eckes. Carson 0 for 2 so far this morning. With a ground out, he reached on an error and walked his last at bat. The pitcher is Matthew Ostrowski, who came in relief in the 5th inning. First pitch is high for ball 1. Outside, ball 2, 2-0 to Carson Eckes. Ball outside, 3-0. Carter Summer on deck for Columbus. He'll be followed by Tyler Hargraves. The 3-0 down the middle for strike one, 3-1. I cannot see the Columbus bullpen from my vantage point. The 3-1 is hit hard to right field, right into the glove of Eli Lorbecki. So one down here in the sixth inning. The fly out from Carson Eckes. And that brings up shortstop Carter Summer. Summer 0 for 2 as well. Reached on an error, walked, and his last at-bat struck out against Ostrowski. First pitch is off speed and high, 1-0 to Carter Summer. Carter had 3 hits on Tuesday. A big victory over Loyal. Another nice game on Thursday and another 1-run win over Loyal. Another off speed foul down the third base line. Count even at 1. A 1-1 swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 lined into center field. A single for Carter Summer brings up Tyler Hargraves with 1 on and 1 out here in the 6th inning. Hargraves 2 for 3 this morning. 2 doubles. Wrapped around a ground ball to third, which was hard hit. Ended up being a double play, but Hargraves has looked really solid for about a month now. Called strike one. A talented freshman. Was a key component in the conference championship for Columbus. Very bright future. The 0-1 is swung on and fouled back. 0-2 now to Hargraves. Umpire's going to dust off the plate. Second baseman Caleb Pankratz will follow Hargraves. Carter Summer at first, 1 down here in the 6th inning. Ball high. Summer headed to second. He's in with a stolen base. 1-2 to Hargraves. The runner in scoring position here in the 6th inning. Ball high and outside, count even to 2. Dons pulled ahead 8-3 in the 5th. Rosholt with 3 runs in the bottom of the frame. We stand now at 8-6 Columbus. The 2-2 swung on and lifted high to center field. Cluck underneath it. makes the catch. Summer tags at second, trying to take third. Cluck with an unbelievable throw and a double play. Tyler Cluck makes the catch. Summer tags at second and gets thrown out, advancing to third. After 5.5, Columbus 8, Rosholt 6. We'll be back on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Welcome back to Rosholt Village Park. Columbus leading Rosholt 8-6. Some defensive changes for the Dons. The new pitcher is Ryan Bernick. Carson Eckes leaves with an 8-6 lead. Carson threw 94 pitches. He will go to center field. Mac Konechny, the center field, moves to third base. The Dons without Devlin Timler today. So Eckes, Konechny, Ray Becker, you'll see them play multiple positions today. And Bernick comes in relief. He last pitched on Monday in a win against Adams Friendship. Also threw the previous Friday against Wausau West. Solid right-hander. Big frame, strong young man. And he'll face the 2-hitter Tyler Cluck, who ended the top of the frame. Getting a double play on a fly ball to center field and an unbelievable throw to third base to get the runner who is tagging from second. First pitch from Bernick is high, ball 1. Ball high, 2-0. Called strike 1. 2-1 to Cluck. A swing and a miss, off speed, 2-2. Nice mix there from Ryan Bernick. A swing and a miss and a strikeout to begin the 6th inning for pitcher Ryan Bernick. Here at Rosholt Village Park, our producer today is Keegan Carper, who I have to say is unbelievable at his job. Ball high, 1-0 to Matthew Ostrowski, the current pitcher for the Hornets. Called strike, 1-1. A 1-1 fouled. That'll go out of play. 1-2. Zane Volts, the cleanup hitter, on deck. Nobody on, 1 out here in the 6th inning. The pitch missed outside, 2-2. 2-2. The pitch. Ball outside, full count to Matthew Ostrowski. Ostrowski started the game at shortstop, came in the 5th inning in relief. 3-2 outside, ball 4. And the Hornets have a runner at first base with 1 out for the cleanup hitter, Zane Volts. Volts is 1 for 2 with a walk so far this morning. Approaching 2 hours. Game time. Ball high, 1-0. Columbus 5 outs away, but a lot can happen. A swing and a foul ball, 1-1 to Volts. The funny thing about this game, there's no clock. Becker's going to walk the ball out to the pitcher. Give our umpire a little bit of time to recover. One of the things I love about baseball. 1-1 to Zane Volts. The pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. Ostrowski at first. Columbus leads 8-6 here in the 6th inning. The 1-2 looped into center field. Eckes comes in and makes a running catch for out number 2. The fly out from Volts to Eckes gives us 2 down with a runner at first base here in the Hornet 6th. That'll bring up Aiden Wiesa, the first baseman, 1 for 2 with a walk. Trying to extend the Hornet 6th inning. This will be a big out if Burnett can deliver. He's been solid so far. The pitch, a swing and a miss, 0-1. Burnett has looked really strong in relief of Carson Eckes here to begin the 6th inning. A swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2 is low, 1-2 now to Aiden Wiesa. Ball low, count even at 2. Becker throws down to first. Ostrowski back before Hargraves can apply the tag. Just making sure he stays there, I believe. And Wiesa calls time. Count even at 2, 2 outs, runner at first. Dons lead 8-6. Ball outside, count full now to Aiden Wiesa.
Hey, gotta go across,
If Wiesa should reach, second baseman Bryce Bambenick would bat next. A pitch hit high, a pop fly. Konechny going back, Summer over, and Summer makes the play. A pop out to end the inning. We head to the 7th. Dons lead 8-6, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Welcome back to Rosholt Village Park, where the Columbus Dons lead the Rosholt Hornets 8-6. We head to the 7th and final inning. Caleb Pankratz, Ryan Bernick, and Brock Wieland will bat for Columbus. Matthew Ostrowski remains on the mound for Rosholt. He came on in relief in the 5th inning. Columbus led 8-3. After 4.5, Rosholt gets 3 in the bottom of the 5th. Neither team scores in the 6th. And we stand at 8-6 here in the 7th inning. Columbus and Amherst will play following this game, and Rosholt and Amherst following that game. A beautiful day in a beautiful park here in Rosholt, Wisconsin. First pitch from Ostrowski to Pankratz is a called strike, 0-1. Carter Summer with a nice catch in shallow left field to end the 6th inning. The 0-1 curveball called strike 2. (0-2) to Caleb Pankratz. Ostrowski shakes off the sign, comes set. The 0-2 hits Pankratz. And for the second time today, Caleb Pankratz takes a pitch in the shoulder. And Columbus has a runner on base to lead off the 7th inning. That brings up Ryan Bernick, who pitched the bottom of the 6th inning after starting pitcher Carson Eckes threw 94 pitches through 5. Here's the pitch to Bernick, a swing and a pop fly. Second baseman, that's Bambenek, into shallow right field. He makes the catch, and we have one down here in the 7th. That brings up right fielder Brock Wieland. With one out here in the 7th. Brock 0 for 2, drew a bases-loaded walk on a full count his last time up. First pitch from Ostrowski is a called strike 1. Columbus trying to push across an insurance run or two before Rosholt comes to the plate in the 7th. Count 0-1 to Wieland. The pitch, a swing tipped into the catcher's glove, 0-2. Left fielder Rocco Maher on deck. Pankratz at first, who led off the inning with a hit by pitch. Here's the 0-2 to Wieland. A swing and a ground ball to short, fielded by Volt. Over to second, and Pankratz is out on the fielder's choice. 2 down now here in the 7th. Volt to Bambenek. Pankratz out advancing to second. Wieland stands at first base now with 2 outs for Rocco Maher. Ball high, 1-0. Wind blowing out now. Starting to pick up. Things at the table flying all around. A 1-0 outside, 2-0 to Rocco Maher. Ostrowski has now gone 2 2/3. Thrown 55 pitches in relief. Maher 1 for 2, an infield single last time. The 2-0 fouled back over the first base dugout, 2-1. Ostrowski would really like to get this hitter to end the inning. At the top of the order, Ray Becker on deck. Becker singled his last time up to extend the Columbus lead. The 2-1 to Maher. Called strike 2, curveball. Nice pitch from Ostrowski, who is now 1 strike away from ending the Dons' 7th. Trying to keep the deficit at 2 runs. The 2-2, swing and a miss, and that will end the Columbus 7th inning. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Dons lead 8-6 on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Welcome back to Rosholt Village Park. Ryan Bernick pitched a strong 6th inning. Back in the 7th, trying to close it out. Dons lead 8-6 in the first of 3 games today here at Rosholt Village Park. Columbus will take on Amherst 30 minutes following this game. And then Rosholt will be back to take on Amherst 30 minutes after game 2. The leadoff hitter here in the 7th for Rosholt is Bryce Bambenek. 2 for 2 so far today. Right-handed second baseman. Ball outside from Bernick, 1-0. The 1-0 is low, 2-0 now to Bambenek. Carson Eckes went from the mound to center field. Matt Konechny now playing third base. He moves from center to third. The rest of the defense, where it has been all game for Columbus. Ball 3-0 to the leadoff hitter, Bambenek. The 3-0 is a called strike down the middle, 3-1. Bambenek taking all the way, trying to give the Hornets a chance to bring the tying run to the plate. With 3-1, called strike 2. Count full now on Bryce Bambenek. Pitch from Bernick. Outside, ball 4. And Bambenek leads off the 7th inning with a walk. That'll bring up Cash Calhoun, the left fielder, also with 2 hits today. The second half of the Rosholt order has been very effective. A fastball, called strike, 0-1 to Calhoun. Hargraves holds Bambenek on at first. Bernick steps off and throws back in time. Count remains 0-1 for Cash Calhoun. Calhoun doubled on a ground ball just inside third base his last at bat. 0-1 a ball, 1-1. A swing and a foul ball, 1-2 now. That ball goes off catcher Becker. Umpire walks out. Give Becker some time to regroup. Returning the favor from last inning. Everybody working together to make sure we all survive. Becker seems to be okay. Count 1-2 now from Ryan Bernick to Cash Calhoun. The pitch, a called strike 3, and a big strikeout for pitcher Ryan Bernick for the first out here in the 7th inning. That brings up our current right fielder, Eli Lorbecki, who pitched 4 2/3 to start the game. He is 0 for 3 so far this afternoon. First pitch is grounded to short, gets through the shortstop, Carter Summer, and Lorbecki reaches on an error to give the Hornets runners at first and second with 1 out. That brings up the 9-hitter, Ben Nellison. Nellison has 1 at bat so far today. He was hit by a pitch. Started the game as the DH. The first pitch is bunted towards third. Konechny comes in to field it, does not have a play. A miscommunication on who is covering the bunt. And a bunt single loads the bases for the Rosholt Hornets here in the 7th inning. Runners at first and second. A bunt was laid down towards third. Konechny went to third, thinking that the pitcher would cover the bunt and throw it to third. I think the right side of the infield expected Konechny to field the ball and throw it to first. Coach Krasselt is out talking it over, making sure it doesn't happen again. Bases loaded, 1 down here in the 7th inning. And the batter is the leadoff hitter, Nolan Betker. He is 0 for 3 so far this afternoon and this morning with a walk, 2 ground outs, and his last time up struck out swinging. The pitch from Bernick, a ball low, 1-0. The tying run at second base for the Hornets, the winning run at first base, here with 1 down. The pitch, a called strike, 1-1 now to Nolan Betker. A swing and a miss, and Becker throws down, runner back. The count 1-2 now to Betker. Here with the bases loaded. Dons lead 8-6. Trying to hold on. Rosholt trying for a come-from-behind walk-off win. The 1-2 fouled back. Count stays. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ryan Bernick facing Nolan Betker by Maher. 1-8. Called strike 1, 0-1. The 0-1, high and inside, 1-1 now to Tyler Cluck. The 1-1 fouled back, 1-2. A walk, a strikeout, and an error, followed by 2 singles, have made this an 8-7 game. The 1-2 fouled back again. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 down here in the 7th. On deck is Matthew Ostrowski, the 2-hitter and the 3-hitter with a chance to win this game for Rosholt. Ball outside, 2-2. We will have a Nasonville Dairy post-game recap after this game. That ball looped into right center field. 1 run scores. Eckes can't pick it up. The winning run will score. And the Rosholt Hornets, on a 2-run single by Tyler Cluck, have come all the way back to earn a 9-8 victory over the Columbus Dons in walk-off fashion. Cluck being mobbed at home base. Our final score, Rosholt 9, Columbus 8. We'll be back after these messages on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Rosholt Village Park, where the Rosholt Hornets have just beat the Columbus Dons in dramatic fashion on a 2-run walk-off single from Tyler Cluck to give the Hornets a 9-8 lead. Our Nasonville Dairy post-game recap brought to you today by Nasonville Dairy. Columbus led 8-3 in the 5th inning before surrendering 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th. The 6th inning was then scoreless, and the Dons took an 8-6 lead into the bottom of the 7th. After a leadoff walk to Bryce Bambenik, Cash Calhoun struck out, followed by an error which gave the Hornets runners at first and second with one out. A single loaded the bases before a Nolan Betker single cut the Columbus lead to 8-7. That brought up Tyler Cluck, who at that point was 0 for 3, had played a tremendous game in center field, and Cluck hit a looper to right center, scoring 2 runs. Lobiecki scored, Nellison scored, and the Rosholt Hornets have defeated the Columbus Dons 9-8. The winning pitcher today was Matthew Ostrowski, who came on in the 5th inning with runners at first and second and nobody out. The Dons plated 3 runs to take an 8-3 lead before the Rosholt Hornets stormed back to steal the victory. Ryan Burnett came on in relief. He gets the loss. Not Ryan's fault, per se, as the Dons had a couple plays that could have recorded an out. And Rosholt takes full advantage with a clutch walk-off single from Tyler Cluck. Thank you for joining us today. We want to thank our producer and our team as things blow around here on the table. Columbus will take on Amherst here in about 25 minutes, and that game will be followed by Amherst and Rosholt. Please stay tuned on Zaleski Sports for more high school baseball in about 20 to 25 minutes. Today's broadcast is complete. Thank you for joining us on Zaleski Sports, as always brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.